Where we going?
Already?
Pick up
Yep.
the child.
You ready to roll, son? You driving, all right?
Nico Pine Production. Nico Pine Production. Nico Pine Production.
So there's like 4 slave trade museums or spots in Bagamoyo, Tanzania. This is the first one here. Here's a sign there, Caravan Slave Trade Museum. So this is just front of the building. So we're gonna go inside now.
The meaning of caravan selai is a combination of 2 languages, which is English and Arab.
English and Arab.
Caravan, I think you know.
Caliban?
You know.
Yeah.
But selai is an Arabic word, which was derived from the word salaya. So this building, it was a guest house for the slave traders.
Wow.
But also the slaves themselves, they stay outside because they were not like human beings. They were like animals.
Yeah.
So they used to keep them outside. Not inside.
So outside here, we're here right now.
So this was the guest house. This is where the slave traders stayed at, and the slaves had to stay
It was
outside.
dated on 1860s.
It was detailed in the 1860s.
Wow. So what was this house right here?
Yeah. So this building was dated on 1860s by an Arabic trader known as Saidi Magram Awad. He was an Arabic trader from Oman. So the impact of construction of this building was to make that the lodge or guest house. It means when the slave traders came from Arabic countries, when they came to Bagamoyo to take slaves, they used to stay here with slaves. But after arriving in Bagamoyo, they started collecting slaves from the coast of East Africa. Coast of East Africa was started from in Mombasa, Kenya.
Kenya.
Wow.
Then they take them to Zanzibar, where Zanzibar was the biggest slave market in East Africa.
Wow.
But later, the demand of slaves was very big, especially when the Sultan of Zanzibar was shifted from his home country in Muscat, Oman. He came to Zanzibar. It was 1840. So after living in Zanzibar, he used to introduce different plantations, including coconut, crops. So those plantations demanded a lot of workers who were slaves.
Yeah.
So the number of slaves who are found on the coast of East Africa, like Bagamoyo, Dar es Salaam, they were few. So the Sultan of Zanzibar decided to create 3 slave routes here in Tanganyika in order to obtain a higher number of slaves. Where you had the central slave route, the southern and the north.
Wow.
So the central slave route was beginning from the Lake Tanganyika. Lake Tanganyika is a border of Tanzania and Burundi. Then the slaves they
Lake
came,
Tanganyika?
yeah. Then they came to Tabora. Tabora is the interior of this country, and the final was Bagamoyo. But the south route, slaves are collected from Mozambique, in Malawi. They take them to Kirwa. Kirwa is the south part. And the north were taken from Kenya to Pangani, Pangani in the north. So the central slave route, which ended in Bagamoyo, it was a big route.
Wow. So this was the center of a big route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you read historical books, that Bagamoyo is about 50,000 slaves who accumulated in Bagamoyo for 1 year.
One day. 1 year.
1 year.
Wow.
50,000 slaves for 1 year.
Wow.
This is because most of them they were collected from Central African countries like Congo, Uganda, Malawi. Then they were collected in Lake Tanganyika. Then they started working, they came to Bagamoyo. So they worked for 6 up to 8 months on the way.
Wow.
And they used to carry ivory, like heavy stuffs like minerals,
Yeah.
animal skins. So a lot of them died on the way
Wow.
because of tropical diseases like malaria,
Yeah.
sleeping sickness from the snakes.
Yeah.
So it was only 60% of slaves who survived to reach in Bagamoyo.
60%.
Yeah.
Wow.
But after arrived here, most of the slaves they were tired, and they didn't know if they will have a time to went back home to see their family.
Wow.
So the slave traders they used to tell the slaves that Bwagamo. Bwagamoyo is a Swahili word. Bwaga means rest. Moyo means heart.
Wow.
So Bwagamoyo means lay down the burden of your heart.
Wow.
So this was like a place of disappear and losing and hope.
Wow.
It was like a point of no return. That the slaves they never went back home to see their family, their friends. They have to forget everything and to start a new life.
Wow.
So when the German came here, they failed to pronounce W because it was Bwaga, which is B-W.
Bagamoyo.
So when the German came, they failed to pronounce W, so they say back.
Wow.
That's why now we call it Bagamoyo as the name of the town,
Yeah.
which was born from.
Wow.
But after arrived there, they take them to Zanzibar. But there was 2 kinds of slaves, the strong and the weak. The strong one went to Zanzibar, the weak remained in Bagamoyo because of the value. When you read historical books, that the slaves they were sold according to the fitness and wealth. For example, the pregnant woman with the younger children, they were sold for higher price.
Wow.
Because they believed that when they want the children, they will also space. And for those who are young, they will still grow up. So they work with their masters for many years.
Yeah.
That's why those who lost the part of their body on the way, like legs, hands, they never take them to Zanzibar.
Yeah.
They were left in Bagamoyo. That's why now we have a descendant of slave family. Those people, ancestors were slaves from Congo, from Malawi, who lived in the town of Bagamoyo.
Wow.
So now there is interaction of different people from different places.
Yeah. Wow. All in this town.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what did they do in Bagamoyo? What did the slaves do in Bagamoyo?
Those who remain here,
Yeah.
they used to do in economic activities like fishing.
Okay.
There was a rice plantation, coconut plantation.
Okay.
So they stayed here.
In Zanzibar, they did spices and stuff?
Yeah, there was space, and other they went to Arabic countries over there. Yeah. But there was different ways on how slaves were obtained. Slaves were obtained through 4 ways. One was barter trade. Barter trade is the exchange of good to good. Like you give me your grass,
Yeah.
I give the food.
Yeah.
So the African local chiefs, I will show you the gift inside. They were given a rooking grass.
Wow.
They exchange with a human being.
Wow.
They'll give
Broken
you this-
glass.
Yeah, rooking grass.
Yeah.
Looking glass, a mirror.
Yeah, mirror.
Ah.
And also the spoon.
Wow. For a human being.
For a human
Yeah,
being.
yeah, they exchange.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Another thing, it was by kidnapping. Either you're sleeping or you're carrying firewood, they carry you by force, then you come.
The Germans or other African tribes did it?
But the Arabs.
Oh, the
Arab.
Arabs.
Yeah. Another one, most of the slaves were sold by the relatives.
Relatives.
in order to obtain food and clothes.
Wow.
Wow.
And also selling of criminals. Like if you have a bad behavior around the society,
Yeah.
you don't greet the elders,
Yeah.
you don't
Wow.
respond the law, you don't respect the king.
Yeah.
They take you as a slave as a punishment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So,
So
it's
they-
either relatives, Arab slaves, or village people who sold people into slavery.
Relatives
Relatives.
get food.
Food. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
if you have question, you may ask question.
Okay.
Okay. What was your question?
I forget.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Let's go outside. Also, there was a research which was done here around. The research was done by Professor Chami. Chami is an archaeologist from the University of Dar es Salaam. He did archaeological research. He dig down underground to find out. So when he did the research around here, he used to find some of the artifacts which you see them here.
Wow.
Like he found a silver ring. Oh, hey. Good, good. Okay, guys, we are sorry. We are
doing documentaries. So we are asking for permission if we can record you. Meanwhile, he's just getting you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they can
It's
record.
like kind of
So
a
they're doing a
documentary.
documentary today,
Can we
so
see the documentary?
we're gonna be in it, y'all.
they to advertise.
Yeah.
People so they can families.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
So also used to find the silver ring. This was a horse chain, a German coin. You find a bullet shell, and this is a iron lock.
Wow.
Yeah. So this indicates that the people here were very wealthy people.
Wow.
Slave traders.
Yeah.
Very wealthy slave traders
Yeah.
from profiting off of human cargo.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when they did research here down, they used to find a foundation which has no connection with this building. Which means that this building was dated in the 1860s. So there was another building before 1860s, which
Wow.
was the former slave house.
Wow. And what is this where they kept slaves at right here?
Yeah, before 19th century. And also used to find a pottery, which is pottery one, which show that the people are cooking food here with a good rag. Wow. And also used to find a ceramic, which seems to be imported from China,
Wow.
which means the people are here are from Asian countries.
Yeah. From everywhere. So it was slave traders from everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
From China, Arab countries, Germany. We found pottery, ceramics, shells, and all type of stuff here. This used to be a really nice house where the slave traders lived. Bagamoyo, the place of memory.
And this was a slave road.
Slave route.
This is a slave route, y'all.
Yeah. This was three. As I told you, this was the central from the Lake Tanganyika to Bagamoyo. South from Mozambique, they take them to Kilo and Irin, and the north from Kenya to Pangani. So this was big, as I told you, because collected slaves from Congo, from Uganda, from Malawi, they brought them to Bagamoyo. So after Bagamoyo here, they take them to Zanzibar. And after Zanzibar, they went to Middle East, Far East countries. And this south part, they went to Reunion, Madagascar, and South Africa as well. Yeah.
Wow.
But slaves were taken in America. They were from western part of Africa, like Nigeria, Angola, Ghana. They went to America. But now when you go America, you find black people.
Yeah.
But when you go these countries,
No black.
No black people.
because of castration.
Wow.
Yeah, they used to castrate.
Wow, they castrated the slaves. So they wouldn't
So
reproduce.
yeah, so they cannot produce. That's why you never see a black Arab.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a black Arab?
No. So castrate, does that mean they cut off their testicles or their penis?
They cannot get. They cannot deliver.
Wow.
And this is the central slave route where they spend 1,400 kilometers. So the journey was started from here for 6 up to 8 months. They come through this way to Bagamoyo.
Wow. How many in the groups?
They were chaining on
Chain.
the line.
How many?
Maybe 100 people
Wow.
on one chain.
Wow.
This is Bagamoyo as a historical town. This is the stone town of Bagamoyo, where you can see these historical buildings. Like there is a hang place, there's a German cemetery, slave port, the German state house, and the other building. So if you have time,
you said a hang place?
Yeah, they used to hang people.
Wow.
So they had a lynching place. We call it lynchings in America.
Oh.
But they hang people from their neck.
Yeah, they hang them.
Yeah.
Those who were opposing the order, the colonial government, they were hanged. And also we are here, Caravanserai.
Wow.
And there is a first Roman Catholic church in East Africa, which came to abolish, to stop slave trade. Wow. So if you have time or the cost, I want to take you around to see these things if you have time and you're interested.
Okay. Yeah, we have time. We definitely.
Yeah. So, and this was a water tank where they keep water. You know, the Muslim before going to pray, they're supposed to wash the part of the body.
This is the water tank.
And there's a best, which express economic difference. This was for the rich. This was for the rich people.
This is a rich person's bed.
This is for the poor people.
And this was a slave bed, y'all. Look at the difference.
Yeah. So I don't know which side are you? Are you there or here? Or you in the middle?
I'm right here now. Look at the ceiling.
Wow.
This is crazy.
So they made by using the mangrove. Do you know mangrove? Mangrove.
Mangrove.
These are mangroves.
Yeah, mangrove
trees.
Not mango, mangrove.
Mangrove.
Yeah.
In the ceiling.
It grows along the coast. So it has a soil which is positive for the insects.
Wow.
That's why it exists for many
in the
years.
room. It keeps the insects away.
Yeah.
Mangrove keeps the insects away. Oh, it's interesting.
And this is the central slave route in the drawing. So they were chaining like this, walking on the way.
Wow. Look at that, y'all.
And this was higher lanes where they used to chain slaves each other on the neck.
Iron. Yeah.
And this was a German sport.
German sport.
Go look at Deuteronomy 28, y'all.
Consumption sport.
Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
they used to trade people for those.
Yeah, they chain.
They traded people for a spoon.
And this was
y'all.
a passport. You know, slavery was done by the colonial government. So for those boats which transport slaves from Bagamoyo to Zanzibar, you should have a license, like a permission.
Yeah.
So this was a raw passport.
A boat passport.
Yeah. So when they find you have a slave and you don't have this, they take you in jail.
Wow.
Because you have
no passport. Wow.
Wow.
And this is called the Freibrief. Freibrief means freedom certificate.
Freedom certificate.
It was issued by the colonial government to free slave.
So
But you have to pay.
You have to pay. How much?
Like you pay 25 rupees.
Wow.
It was rupee, it was Indian money.
Wow.
It was September 1909.
Wow.
I think you see here. Then it became free.
So you have to pay for your paper.
Yeah. This is a gift. They used to give the African local chiefs. Then they provide them slaves.
To get their people
Yeah.
as slaves, they will give them these gifts.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is what they sold our people for.
Yeah.
Vessels, spoons, and pottery. Wow.
So the place of these young boys, I told you, was for higher place.
A young boy.
Yeah. But now he's killing the Lord
Wow.
with the nail, with the chain to the ring. To avoid escaping, it means he never run away.
Wow.
Yeah. And these are prisoners who were opposing the order. They were given a punishment to make other people to surrender and to create worry among society.
Wow. Positive impacts. There was no positive impact.
Wow.
Wow.
And this is a slave trader. Was called Tip Tip.
Wow.
But his name was derived from the sound of his gun. He used to shoot slaves on the way when they got tired.
Wow.
So they call him Tip Tip.
Wow.
But his real name was Ahmed bin Muhammad. And this is Abushiri, the African chief who resisted against Germany.
He resisted against Germany. He
They
looked
hung
like
him.
most deaf.
Yeah.
He looked like a rapper.
And these are missionaries who used to abolish
Abolish slavery. Wow.
This was a pasta making machine.
Pasta making machine.
This was a small anchor was used to remove the bucket of water from the well. And this was an ultimate container for spraying, for incense. And this was a hooded sandals. It was for the rich people.
Wooden sandals.
Oh, yeah, it's by wood. So you walk at the comfortable. This was the money, called shares. It was money.
Money.
If you want to buy something, this was money.
We use those in our hair now. That was money.
This was called the Samagal bed. This was the Arabic bed.
Who bed?
Arabic.
Arabic.
For rich people.
Yeah. It was Arab. But it was marriage. That's why you see two pictures of people. And this was a first school here in Tanzania.
First school?
In this country.
In Bagamoyo?
Yeah, in this country.
Oh, country in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Wow. It was here?
It's in Bagamoyo.
Wow.
And this was a Kinyamkela heart, where people believed to be the home of the good ghost.
The good ghost.
Yeah, like now there's Corona. So people, they go and ask and being free from their problems. Yeah.
Who's the good ghost? Like the Holy Ghost?
No. This is like a beliefs, local
Local
traditions.
Okay, I got you.
But it's function.
Yeah.
That's why you see Tanzania, we are free.
Yeah.
It was like a bank.
Bank.
By keeping money. This was a carving. It was respected by the people of Bagamoyo. That when the girl she reached a certain age, like 25 years old, she's going to be trained to become a good wife. So at the end of the event, they take this on her neck. So when she's around people, they say she's ready to be married.
Yeah.
And this was a German state house.
German State House.
This is a Highland makeup. Like you ladies.
Makeup. Yeah.
And this is a stick. It was which show the heritage of power. This was a mosque of 13th century.
Say that again. A mosque.
A mosque of
Okay.
13th century. It is called
14th
Kaore
century.
Ruins.
A mosque.
And this is Old Fort. German Old Fort.
Old Fort.
Yeah.
German Old Fort.
And this stone was used for grindings.
Grinding.
Right
mill.
on your meal. Oh.
This is pitch was used as a fridge
As a fridge
to cool water.
to cool water.
And
Wow.
if you go to the rural areas where there is no electricity in Tanzania, they still use this.
Wow.
If you put water after 1 hour, the water is very cold. This is a pasta making machine from the rice flour. And this was called dish. It was the measurement of a slave. If you want to exchange a slave with a commodity like maize or beans, you exchange by using this measurement.
Wow.
Like if you want to exchange me with maybe beans,
Yeah.
so you say give me 5 pieces of beans. So
Wow.
you pick 1, 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this was a German. This was a channel. It was a wooden plate, like a tray. To welcome visitors.
Yeah.
Serving
welcome,
tray.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this was Arab coffee pot.
Coffee pot.
Yeah. And this was a store for setting in the kitchen. Yeah. So upstairs, there is 3 rooms,
3 rooms.
which was accommodation for the slave traders.
Okay.
But the slaves themselves, they never come inside here. They stay outside
Wow.
because they were like a goats.
Well.
They were not like a human being.
Yeah.
Well, we inside
Well,
now.
we in here now, ain't we? Let's go.
And this step was since 1860.
1860.
They still sturdy.
Came back on the other side.
We used to stay here.
Crazy.
They search here around, they find the remains of 2 pillars.
Wow.
Pillars is like a goal post.
Yeah.
One was there, second was here. So between of those pillars, there was an entrance gate, which means that this was the main gate of the first house which was saw the foundation down. 50 meters, they found another pillar. So it means there was 2 walls like a corridor. We take slaves from here to the slave port. So when the slaves they get out, they never see outside. It was a long walk.
Wow. All they saw was 2 pillars.
Yeah, 2. And these are example of slaves, how they used to carry ivory. Yeah, I can 45 kgs.
Said what?
Huh?
What you say?
He's just chasing me out, and I say I can be an example.
Yeah.
He said that the ivory was 45 kilograms.
Wow. Now, what are these again?
These are German and Arab. Deutsch Ostafrienische Gesellschaft, 1892. After German, these are British. After British,
You said 18 when?
1892.
1892.
Yeah, Germany. British, 1936. Yeah. After this one. This is President Tanzania, Julius Kambarage Nyerere. In 20 Hela. BOA Deutsche Ostafrika, 1916.
1916. What's this one?
Tanzania, Nyerere. Hii ni 1/4 East India Company, in Victoria.
Wow. That's cool.
Yes, brother, I want to show you my handwork. I'm doing printing, bro.
You doing printing?
This is my handwork, and also I'm
Hakuna
printing
Matata.
very better t-shirt. It's called History. This is to send message to my people about Africa and our heroes. See, the freedom fighters and the activists who fight for the Africans and the blacks' rights. As you can see, I have Malcolm X here, Che Guevara, Haile Selassie, Muammar Gaddafi, Bob Marley, Nelson Mandela, Mwalimu Nyerere of Tanzania, and there is Mugabe right here. Kwame Nkrumah,
You made
Mandela.
these? You make?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is my handwork.
Wow. You're gonna have to put my picture right here.
Patrick Lumumba, yeah. Martin Luther King Jr. right there.
Yeah.
Patrick Lumumba, Samora Machel. This is Thomas Sankara, Steve Biko. This is the history of Africa. So I have them in different sizes and a few colors. I have in khaki, I have them in yellow and red.
Do you have Instagram? No. Facebook?
I'm doing a local business.
Local business, understand. We got to get you Instagram.
I only use some small phone.
Yeah. Understand.
I can get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my factory is quite small.
Quite small?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, it's my hand, or just only doing it.
Wow, you did all that with your hand?
Yeah. And as you could see the background, they also showed some different tools we're using normally in Africa for traditional stuff. There is this one, we call it Zeze. It's like a guitar, an African guitar. We have this is marimba, which we normally use it in music.
Yeah.
We have this is kinu, grinding machines.
How much you charging for this shirt?
This is 25, but I can bring you a good offer, as you could be my ambassadors.
this is it. So this is a German old fort. This is another part of the slave museum. No, thank you. This is where they hanged people and stuff. So he's gonna show us more of this German slave post. This was the old stone town office now. This used to be a slave holding area.
Still.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you.
I hear that rooster.
I am here in 2020.
Mambo. Santi Sana.
This was a German Holy Fort. This was
Holy Fort?
a German military base for the soldiers.
Okay.
But this area is known as Bagamoyo Old Stone Town.
Bagamoyo Old Stone Town.
Old Stone Town. Okay.
Stone Town.
Okay.
So within the Stone Town of Bagamoyo, you can see the different historical buildings. Here, we have the Hang Place, German Cemetery, Slave Port, and the German State House.
Okay.
So this is the first building which we are going to visit right now.
Okay.
So this building actually was built in 1860s.
1860.
Yeah, by Arabic merchants known as Abdallah Suleiman Maruhudi. He stayed here as a residence house. It has no floor by that time.
Okay.
But in 1870, the building was sold by the Sultan of Zanzibar. So used as a temporary slave camp.
Wow.
And later, 1884 to 1885, there was a Berlin Conference, which was done in Berlin City in Germany, in order to divide the African continent among European powers.
Wow.
So the conference was done by Bismarck.
Bismarck.
The Council of Germany, in order to solve the conflict among European countries.
Wow.
So after the division of Africa, you can be in the shade here. So after the division of African continent, the Germans, they were given a very interesting colony, which was Tanganyika, this country,
Tanganyika.
Rwanda, and Burundi. By that time, it was one country, which was known as Dutch East Africa.
Wow.
Dutch East Africa means German East Africa.
Wow.
So Burundi, Tanzania, and Rwanda used to be one country.
So they call this country as Dutch East Africa, means German East Africa. So Bagamoyo becomes a German headquarter in East Africa.
Wow.
That's why Bagamoyo is a very popular town. Dar es Salaam was like a village, Bagamoyo was a town.
Yeah.
But later Bagamoyo was declined.
Wow.
Yeah. But after the German came to Bagamoyo, they used to introduce different policies which was not fair for the society around, like police force, prison, and something which was not fair for the people here. So which caused the resistance between the local people and the German, which was known as Abushiri resistance.
Yeah. Abushiri resistance.
Yeah. Abushiri was African chief. Okay. He was a mix of Arab and African. His father was African, but his mother was Arab.
Yeah.
But before he came to Bagamoyo, Abushiri was the agent of slave trade. Together with somebody, Tip, I show you the
Tip.
photo. Yeah.
So he was with Tip.
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah.
The guy who used to shoot the slaves.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they decided to organize resistance against German.
Wow.
Bagamoyo people.
So they realized that they were doing that slavery was bad and started helping.
No, this area was owned by the Arab. This is when the German came, they confused. So they decided to fight each other.
Wow.
So the resistance was happening for 1 year.
Wow.
So among of the Africans were hung down there. We're going to see the hanged.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, but upstairs they use as a watching tower.
Watching tower.
Watching to view where enemies are coming from to attack the fort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also here, we have this is a historical door. This door actually was brought in from India.
Brought in from India.
In 1870. This door was brought in by the second Sultan of Zanzibar to show his status in the land of Bagamoyo, that no one was richer than him.
Wow.
So this door, it has different decorations, which is the messages for the society.
Wow.
Is this bronze?
Yeah. So each decoration, it has got the message because they want people to recognize him how rich he is.
Wow.
Wow.
So if you go to the historical area, you find a certain building, it has two entrance doors. I mean, the first door and the second door, it means the owner of the building is marriage.
It's British?
It's marriage.
Marriage.
Because the first door is called the mother door, and the second door is called the father door.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then they cross.
Wow.
Wow.
But why this before the mother door and the second father door? Because they say ladies always is first.
Ladies always first, right?
And if you travel with your wife, so the husband should stand behind of his wife to protect her from any problems.
Yes.
That's why the mother should be in front, father behind her. And if you cross the mother door, it opens itself.
Wow.
But if you cross the father door, it can't open itself. This meaning that the mother, the ladies, without the father, we, the men, they are not perfect. So it's like a kind of cooperation.
Yeah.
You cooperate
Complete
all
each
the
other.
family.
Yeah.
You are together.
Wow.
Yeah. But also now there is a space here where they used to write the owner of the building, the name of the owner of the building.
The owner of the building?
Yeah. If the name belong to you, without your name here, that the building belong to you. But also this is a steel. This steel was they used to put the sharp things to avoid dangerous animals to go inside.
Animals?
Dangerous animals, because this was the whole bushes.
Wow.
So it was dangerous for the people who are inside.
Wow.
And this chain, which represents that the owner of this building is where it was delivered from slave trade, selling of human being.
Wow. So that means his wealth was got from having slaves.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is if you want to know which is the Indian door and which is Arabic door, you look here. If you find a pineapple, the owner is Arab.
Okay.
If you find a fish, the owner is Indian.
Wow.
So most of all the building in Bagamoyo has a fish and the other it has a pineapple.
Wow. Are they still here?
Yeah, still we are going to see other.
Now, are the Arabs and Indians still? There's still a lot of them in Tanzania.
They are here. There is an Indian street in Bagamoyo.
T3 being one. You can't fall down these.
Yeah.
I want to help you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, these some big steps.
That's why he wanted to help. He knew it.
Be careful this.
Okay. Wow.
So this was a watching tower. They to view where enemies are coming from to attack the fort.
Wow. This is the watching tower here.
Right here.
Oh.
Wow.
This is the beach side. Over there.
Wow.
Wow. To protect their slaves, they'll do anything.
How are you?
Somebody said Wakanda forever.
It's written on the
Wakanda
wall.
forever,
man.
y'all.
Wow. Hear he, hear he. We've made it back.
Wow.
You should be careful here.
Yeah. Oh.
Bite.
Ah. Bite you.
Bite.
I understand that.
soldiers do.
You understand?
Soldiers do.
You understand, eh?
The German soldiers.
But the high soldiers, they stay down. The major one, they start stairs.
What is?
Can you believe this?
This is crazy, bro.
Wow. I can only imagine what they used to do to them. Here you go.
Look like something off of the movies you like to watch.
Man.
The Last Kingdom, one of those movies, yeah.
So we go down to see the Hinckley.
Yeah. I was going to go see the lynching place.
This is crazy.
Folks talking about we was Indians. Y'all better stop.
This tree is called the neem tree.
Nim?
Neem tree.
Neem.
Oh, yeah.
But this tree is very important to our society because most of the people, we have no health insurance. Sometimes we have no money to go to hospital.
Yeah.
So when you feel malaria,
Yeah.
you take the leaf,
Name.
you grind, then you drink 1 glass of the juice from the leaf.
Ah.
So you take off of your clothes, then you
Yeah.
cover your body with a bed sheet,
Yeah.
then you sleep.
Wow.
After 15 minutes you sweat, so no malaria anymore.
So, what about Corona too? You think it helped for Corona?
Yeah, also it used, as you saw in the corona, they used to, I don't know how can I say,
Anti-malaria.
they take this
Yeah.
with some kind of fire.
Mm-hmm.
They burn this by fire. So like smoke is coming into your
It's in your-
eyes or whatever.
And
No
getting rid of
Wow.
But in Swahili they call it muarobaini.
Woo.
Arobaini means 40.
14.
Yeah, so it can treat more than 40 diseases.
Wow.
That's why it's called muarobaini.
More
But
already.
also, it also used to reduce weight.
To reduce weight.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, people still live here.
right by the Indian Ocean. Sailing to Zanzibar.
This how far I used to walk when I was gonna get home. Good thing in Nashville. They got them things everywhere.
Hey, you have a stone.
Wow. Here is the place where the German colonialists used to hang to death revolutionary Africans who were opposing their oppressive rule.
Yeah, you know what? There was a long pillar main port,
Mhm.
the Gold Coast. It was very long. So what they do, it was three. Two was standing,
Yeah.
another one it was on the top.
Yeah.
So when they did, they tie you with a rope on the neck.
Yeah.
Then they pull you up like the way you like the flag.
Yeah.
So when you reach at the top, they leave you, you fall down, you die.
Wow.
So after die, they dump you in the water.
Wow.
Because if they could bury them, we could see the grave of the Africans.
Wow.
So we have no grave for the Africans.
Wow. So then this is where they shipped them to Zanzibar.
Yeah, from here to Zanzibar, it's all about 40 kilometers from here.
Wow.
That's why when sometimes it's really dark, you can see the light directly from Zanzibar.
Wow.
It's not far away.
So this is where they would put them on the boats and ship them off to Zanzibar. I can't believe a place so beautiful. They used to do such evil and heinous things here. It's crazy. It's such a stark contrast to the environment. And he said Zanzibar is only about 40 kilometers away from here. It's crazy. How beautiful the ocean is. This is the point of no return.
No, when they came from there,
Yeah.
they come back to the where you see the bottom.
That's where the boat is over there. Wow.
So among the main economic activities in Bagamoyo is fishing. So many people fish.
Okay. What are these called?
Arita.
Rub it-
What
rub
you
your
do, you
hands
have to,
together.
black it.
It's black soap.
You black. Okay, black.
Wow.
And this was an industry.
This was like a shop, like a soap. When
Soap.
people they want to wash the clothes, they
Yeah.
come to the tree.
What is the name of this tree?
It's called Lita tree.
Lita
Arita,
tree.
Arita.
Alita. Arita tree. And this is just a fruit from the tree that you
Can
can
you
wash
eat?
your hands.
Huh?
Let me
No.
see how it smells. It smells good. It smells like a coconut. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
This was the soap.
I want to try it now. Nah, it's okay. Wow.
Wow.
That's cool.
You take the second thing.
Right.
Hey, come see. All this building. Yeah, this was the German quarters.
This was the German slave quarters.
What happened? Break down.
We break down. Yes!
Tear it down.
It's breaking down, people. Your prayers are working. Keep them coming. Well, my wife just said she enjoys the artifacts because it like shares the story. So I'm kind of torn.
Yeah.
I understand it shares the story, but I'm not opposed to it breaking apart and falling down, you know.
Yeah. I think we should keep it because then they'll try to lie and be like, oh, we never had slaves. We were good people. What, 100 years from now, they act like slavery never existed. So that's why you got to keep these old devilish things up as a testimony to what they did to us, yeah.
BOMA means British Overseas Management Administration.
Rich overseas
Management
administration.
Administration.
Okay.
So, but before it was called DOMA, Dutch.
Doma.
West Africa Management Administration.
Wow.
So when the British came, they changed BOMA. So this was a German state house.
German state.
But later, Bagamoyo lose its popularity
Wow.
according to the level of the water.
Wow.
So the water was very shallow. So the ships which come to take slaves, they could not come here because the water was very low.
Yes.
So they shifted from here to Dar es Salaam. That's why
Wow.
Dar es Salaam now is big. Bagamoyo is down.
Wow.
But this was the headquarters. So if you have Tanzania in 1,000, if you look at the back, you see this.
Okay.
You see the. If you have
Because this is where
1,000,
it's first.
yeah, there, yeah.
Ah.
This is this house, y'all, that's on the $1,000 bill. Wow, this is it right here. Look at the legacy of colonialism. Wow.
Wow.
Check out Tim's shirt. He bought that from the guy. The guy made that himself. We got all our black leaders. Yeah, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Haile Selassie, all of them.
It's a lot
Bob
of them,
Marley, Magufuli.
T3 saying, hey. It's
Look
a lot
look at what our people built, y'all. Look at this. It's still
Slaves built
standing.
it.
Centuries later.
Slaves built.
This for the governor, for the president. Yes, this is slave building. Yeah.
Slaves built this, y'all. Our ancestors. Look at it. Beautiful architecture.
So the governor's house.
Old slave governor house.
Say.
So it was 5 tons.
5 tons.
What's this?
Safe, the weight.
Oh wow. This is where they kept all that slave money at.
Yeah, but since the German left the Bagamoyo, the safe was never open
It's never been open.
until now.
It's open? What's in it?
It's never open.
Wow. Can we try?
It's not easy to open it.
Dang.
So it's money in there?
Maybe no one knows.
Wow. That's
Let's
crazy.
try.
You can't open that safe. Be quiet.
They didn't leave it empty. Wow.
Baby comes up.
So once you sleep today, you get tired.
Man.
Good sleep. Yeah. It's also a part of exercise.
Yeah. Look how big this place is.
This is a big house. This is just like what we showed. Wow.
It's crazy.
You see how big it is?
Yeah. That's wow. Who needs a house this big? Like I'm not. Who needs a house this big? This has got to be like 100 rooms in here, y'all. At least. And there's more.
Look, they were little people. Look at this. They could. It's just God, but they so little and just manipulative, man.
Little manipulative people.
Little manipulative. Short man syndrome. That's what it was.
And this is the watchtower? Watchtower?
Yeah, this was the governor. Maybe to stay here somewhere. Drinking a coffee.
Look how close they were to shipping our people out. They could literally walk across the street and sell our people. Wow.
I'm lost for words now. It's crazy how we back here. On the other side.
This was the ground exercise ground.
This was the exercise.
For the physical exercise.
You exercising. You need to be should have been working instead of making people work for you. That should have been your exercise. That's how big this house was, y'all. Like,
When you come here, you cannot know where governor is, where he is.
Yeah.
Because you can hide somewhere there. Then the big
Yeah.
building, you will not see you.
It looks just like one of them movies.
Yeah, it looked like one of them old Roman cathedrals.
Yeah.
But we built that too.
Little did we know.
That's our style. They stole.
They ain't going back.
Can't go back.
Hear he, hear he.
That's why those who are weak, they remain here because if you pay tax, when you go to Zanzibar, you're going to sell it for low price, so you cannot get money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
So they took them from their house there.
yeah.
And they brought them on the ship.
Slave trade was ended in 1822.
Here.
Yeah. That was 22. Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
When they reach here,
Yeah.
because they put them like a goods.
Yeah.
Board. So on the way to Zanzibar, sometimes accident gonna happen. So sometimes there's a big wind. So when they do, they take most of the slaves, they throw them in the water to make a balance in the boat because to reduce weight in the boat. But another thing was to provide a sacrifice. It's like a sacrifice that this is for our ghost. So make us well, make us our journey to be safe, to reach well in Zanzibar.